Welcome back to my bathroom. Today we're gonna try Madison Reed hair color for the first time. You can get this at Crazy Town USA, Walmart, or you can also get it on madisonreed.com. I think. You can get it online. They didn't really have too many choices at my local Walmart. Fun fact, they actually lock up the hair color now. You have to go wave down an employee just to unlock the case. So we're gonna go with 8.5 NNA, Lucia. And for the darker color, we have a 6N. I'm not gonna put this all over my head because on the 5 minutes of research I did before this video, there's a few lawsuits floating around, people claiming that this hair color makes their hair fall out. Just in case that happens to me, we're actually gonna put this in foils, the darker color. That way I'll only lose half of my hair. For this color, honestly, I'm a little bit scared to try any kind of lighter colors since the last hair coloring tool we used, the L'Oreal Color Sonic, that turned out awful. So I'm probably just gonna do a little skunk stripe in the back of this. My hair's a little crazy. The sectioning for this is to part your hair where you always part it. Why can't you get that right? For me, it's the middle. And then the bottom of the brow. Oh, there's the L'Oreal hair color sneaking in. Then you match the other side. If you watch my hair channel for really boring, straightforward tips and tricks, this is what the last video was about, but we did it with bleach lightener. So we're going to be putting the foils in this way. It'll look like a rainbow, leaving the part line out. So you don't have a big of hair color. We have a rubber band. Oh, that's pretty nice. But is it $32 nice? $32 is steep because that is almost double the price of actual box color and even double the price of getting a tube of color and developer from Sally's. You get the color activator, which is the developer, a box of gloves, a cap. This is the tube of hair color, barrier cream, berries and cream, a cleansing wipe for color stains, shampoo and conditioner. One bonus about this company is they offer live support. You can call, chat, or email if you need help. The quick research I did, I believe they have 150-ish licensed colorists waiting for phone calls. That's actually a pretty cool job. Lots of words here. It says you can put it in the bottle. So this color in here, that's for all over application. For more precision applications like we're doing today, you need to use a bowl. It doesn't come with that, but they did have a separate kit that had a bowl, a brush, and 5 or 6 alligator clips, but it was $18. No thanks. We're gonna use the bowl and brush method. We're gonna need a hazmat suit. It smells like a perm. If you've never smelled a perm before, it smells like rotten eggs. It's not too clear on the ratio. For example, most color tubes, if you're going darker, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you use an ounce of color, you're going to use an ounce of developer. I'm assuming we just mix all of this together. The smell does kind of die off a little bit. It's not as strong as we get going, or maybe I'm just starting to feel it. I used to do perms a lot. We would do them in this really small room. It didn't have any ventilation, no air running through. I would leave that place with 3 eyes, just feeling crazy. Looks like this. I don't know if we should start here because I have that L'Oreal hair color. We could do a fine weave. Leave the hairline out. I don't want to keep covering up box hair color with box hair color. Tripping at the finish line. So I'm just gonna do a small piece here. Barking at it like a seal. Comb over the foil, tease it down a bit. I'm not really good at folding foils. It always looks really messy, especially when I do it on myself. So ignore that. I normally use paper to do any kind of foil work. Paperwork, it's basically wax paper. They've just been out of them at the supply store. There's a shortage of hair paper. I ordered some off Amazon and these are trash because it's a shiny paper. I'll link these below so you know not to buy them. Take another horizontal slice, leave the hairline out, slice off the top, and I am going to weave this one also. Get it up there. That piece is a little thick, but that's okay. I'm a little nervous because it already looks like it's gonna be a little too dark. Box color tends to be very unpredictable and runs darker. It does recommend to do a strand test, which is just taking a little piece of your hair. I don't have time for that. Or the patience. Once I wanna do something, I wanna do it right now. I don't wanna wait. I'll just deal with the negative effects all at once. I'm trying to get my hair to blend to my natural hair color. It's a lot going on. Do that again. It's a lot going on. The goal is to break up the bottom or put darker in the bottom, running through the bottom, so it doesn't look like two separate stories going on. Brown, blonde. The low lights are needed to kind of blend that together. But now the problem I'm having is I'm getting a lot more grays, and those can be crazy. They're like cat whiskers. Hair that cannot be tamed, and mine stick out. I'm not necessarily trying to cover my grays. I'm just trying to do this so it blends. I can put probably 2 more in there because we're gonna leave this part out. I feel like I'm not explaining this well. Why you leave the hairline out for this pattern, going rainbow style. If you put a foil here, let's pretend you foil this. It'll look good the first day if you get it close enough to the scalp, but as it grows out, it's going to be growing out on your part line. On the part line, I would recommend going the opposite way. If your part line is here, vertical, foil it horizontal. But we're gonna leave that out today for that. I'm just gonna do 1 more actually in here. Pick that out. Uh-oh, wait, it's still there. Yeah, you wanna make sure you don't have any of those. There it is, it's like a fish hook thing. Ooh, wait. Should have worn the gloves. The color does spread really nicely. It seems to be, oh, wait a second. I'm getting color everywhere. Oh no. What was I saying? It seems to be, oh, this is a mess. No, it seems to be a conditioning color. It's a little bit looser than actual professional color. It's almost like it's got conditioner or something in it. This company says they don't use ammonia. I don't really know what they use in place of that. Is that right? I'll have to fact check that. I don't know, but they're claiming that their hair color is better for you than other hair colors. Our chemicals are better than their chemicals. For the opposite side, you do the same thing. Foil, 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 foil. Going in a rainbow, leaving this little sliver right beside your hairline out. Let's move you over here with all my fancy equipment. Can you see? Leaving the hairline out, and for me, I'm just trying to pick out these brown parts. There's not much there. I guess we could try one of these hair papers from Amazon. Maybe they're not as bad. Yeah, I guess they're not as bad as I was thinking. I'm just used to the actual paper ones that you use and you throw away. These are reusable, so you're supposed to use them and wash them off. I used to work at a salon and the owner would make me rinse the foils out after he used them. He would put full on bleach, lightener, 40 volume. Brittnee, honey, it's time to go clean the foils. And I would sit at the shampoo sink and wash foils that are meant to be thrown away, and lay them out to dry. Then he'd have a partial highlight using the same foils he used 2 hours ago. Then he'd go on his lunch break in his brand new Mercedes-Benz. See, honey, I've got this because we save so much here. Sir, you are paying me $5 an hour. I can't even afford my apartment, and I had to walk here so I could save gas. Honey, you got great legs though. Oh, that's not close enough to the scalp. It'll be all right. The processing time on this varies. 35 to 65 minutes. 30 minutes for a regular color. If you have stubborn grays, you can leave on for an additional 10 minutes. These are just a little flimsy. The actual paper is stiff, ladies. Put your fingers apart. There you go. Good enough. Okay, trying to pick out the brown. Vertical at the top, so it's not a straight line, it's a little bit more staggered. Bring this downtown. Well, you're getting close, sister. So then here the part line will stay like this. Let's see if this little wipe works. Got a little bit of color on my hands. Works a little bit. You can also just use plain developer, 20 volume developer, and rub it on your hairline before you rinse out your hair color. Go like this, little circles. That gets rid of the hair color, especially if you do dark. You can get that Frankenstein hairline. That will make it blend and look more natural. No! Thinking we should put this other color, just do this little strip. This one is 8.5 NNA. Oh, I didn't read that. I knew that, but I thought these were high lift colors, I guess. The packaging seems like a lot of waste to me. We have the same thing for the blonde one. We will use the gloves for this. Oh, a glove and a glove. Oh, bonus, are you serious? I felt like I just won the lottery. I got 2 pair. So if you had dark hair, like a level 4, you could not use this level 8, or they're recommending you not to. It's not going to work. I guess I was thinking it was like that L'Oreal Color Sonic hair color, that it's a high lift color. I'm just gonna put this one in the bottle. A negative with this hair color is you kind of have to use the whole thing to get the ratio right. Versus if you were using color from Sally's, for example, you can use half the tube, close it, use the rest of the tube next month. You don't have to get a scale to weigh the color. You can just get one of these beakers, or even use a kitchen utensil, like a tablespoon of hair color to a tablespoon of developer. But this is literally a waste if you only wanted to use a little bit of it. So that's how you would do the all over color, it says. They did have a balayage kit that I'm pretty interested in. They just didn't have it at Walmart. That's gonna be their only bleaching kit that they offer, from what I could tell. They actually had a lot of stuff. They had shampoos, products, men's stuff, eyebrow stuff. Honestly, they had too much stuff. To me, it was the Walmart of grocery shopping. You can go to Walmart where there's 50 different cheeses, 50 different milks to choose from, or you can go to Aldi where there's 2 different milks, 2 different cheeses to choose from. You want American or Swiss? That's all we have. It makes shopping so much easier because you don't really have to think about it. They almost have too many options in my opinion. The Color Sonic, the L'Oreal thing we tried, the little hair color tool, that's one thing they had going for them. They only had 20 options. They weren't trying to sell you some other stuff, add on this, do this. We have 20 hair colors. Which one do you want? Oh, what was I saying? Oh, the bleaching kit. So the balayage kit comes with this weird tool that looks like a wishbone or a U. Oh, this is a mess. This is a mess. Hang on. I watched their tutorial on it, the Madison Reed tutorial, the ones they're putting out, and it looked a mess. It reminded me of knife highlights. Have you ever seen those? Pretend this is a butter knife. You literally dip the back of the butter knife in bleach or lightener, and you do this. It actually does work, but there's several other ways to do it much better. 30 minutes for this. Is that looking green or black? Oh no. Ah, it's fine. We'll wait for that to process. I will use their color shampoo and conditioner. Ew, gross. It smells like cheap hotel shampoo. Oh, what? What is in that? Alcohol? Okay. It's a lot of fragrance going on. Normally box hair color comes with that really nice tube of conditioner. The Garnier Fructis box color, that conditioner is 10 out of 10. People sell just the conditioners on eBay, but it's almost worth buying the box color and just using that conditioner. I'm gonna let this, oh, I got it on my hair. I'm gonna let this process, so I'll be right back. So the 8 is somewhere right about here. Not a huge difference. A level 8 looks like this. My hair color is a 7 lower. That's my fault. I didn't read the package. I thought this was a high lift color. I have color all over my face. But it says on there you have to stay within 2 levels of your hair color. And I'm assuming going darker. So you would find what level you are. If you're a 7, you can do a 6 or a 5. That's about it. Not an 8 or a 9, or you need a bleaching kit. For the low lights, those are a little chunky. It's actually not bad. It's a pretty neutral brown. It's not terrible. A little darker than I would like, but it does match the swatch. S's are hard. I could see this working for someone who just didn't want to do any thinking. And I mean that in a nice way. You just want to grab the box, put it in, no measuring, no doing anything, just slap it on. That would be beneficial. Oh, also in my 5 minute of research, I noticed they had Madison Reed salons, which are just color bars. You can go in and get your hair colored. I don't really understand or know how this works, but I'm assuming you go in and get your hair colored with a Madison Reed color. Hopefully the stylist would educate you on how to duplicate it at home, and you just buy it at home moving forward. That's what I think it is, but I'm not sure. Anyway, there's also salons or color bars where you can just go get your hair colored with their hair color. That's really cool. There's just not one near me. The price to me is a lot when you're comparing it to just even going to Sally's. So for that reason, I'm not a big fan of it. The color looks like the swatch. It's fine. However, when you go to Sally's, you can intermix colors. 5N, 5R, make a nice deep brown with a little tint of red. Mix up how much you want. You don't have to use the whole bottle. There's a lot of benefits of just mixing up your own hair color. But if you don't want to think about it, this is great. What I know is, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box. If you like this, if you tried it, what What shade did you try? As always, I appreciate you joining me here in the bathroom for whatever these are, whatever this is. I hope everybody's okay. We had some wild weather. We've had some wild weather. The weather's been crazy. Actually, life is just crazy, right? Life is crazy. Oh, I have a health update for you, for those of you that care. I told you last week I had an appointment. The appointment went well. It was to go over my biopsy results, and the biopsy results matched my results from the cancer center. So I was getting a second opinion to see, I guess to compare what two different professionals had to say to make sure I make the right decision. English is hard. They both said the same thing. So that was good news. More good news, my irregular cells that are turning on me, you better not. They are staying the same. So they haven't gotten any better, but they also haven't gotten any worse. The week before Christmas, I go back for more testing to see, again, are they better or worse? And if they don't do anything, we're gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna surgically remove them, but I'm gonna let the professionals surgically remove them. Just cut them right out. So yeah, that's the good news, that people know how to do that stuff, and that's incredible. Could you imagine me doing something like that? We would all die. I would be crying. I would be nervous. What if my hand shakes? It's not gonna work. So I'm just thankful that there's smart people who do really smart things. For the rest of us, here in the bathroom, that's the update. It's a good update. Things didn't get worse, and it's not like it's affecting me physically and not so much mentally anymore. It doesn't make me feel any sort of way. It just kind of is what it is, and that's just kind of how life is. It is what it is, and sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't, and we just have to go with the flow. So here I am, going with the flow. But thank you all for being here with me, and if you join me on my hair channel, my cooking channel, thank you for that too. The brains were fun. The Bryans. Was something. Have a fantastic week. Don't forget to be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Drive slow, drink water. And I will see you next time for something cool. We're just gonna get right into it. How do you mix the color up? It doesn't even have to be great. Well, how do you know? I'd rather have mediocre results than experience disappointment. That sounds like a problem. Whoa, that's why I like it. Why did you blow dry your bangs that way? Oh yeah, my hair didn't fall out. I still have it. That kind of works for me. You or some kind of man, a lumberjack. First and last time.